Hello ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shack here with TGN, and welcome to Underground, the series where we spotlight the games that might have kind of flown under your radar. This one is AutoCraft, and it is a pleasure to play. It's a crafting puzzle game of sorts, and I'll show you what I mean by that. It's freaking fantastic. All right, so we're gonna go to challenges, and this is what they pretty much call a campaign. We'll flip through all these and go back to number one. The idea behind this game is that you're dropped into a scenario that you have to build and pilot your way out of. This one, it gives you certain challenges. So what we've got to do is we've got to grab this little star rock thing right here. Now, we've got my best time up here, and then challenges that we can try to go up against. So you don't have to do these, but that's how you unlock stars. And stars are how you unlock new building components in the Sandbox mode. So it's telling us do 3 wheels max and 1 wooden frame. All right, well, I didn't do that last time. Let's give it a try. Here's the build that I did originally to complete this objective. Now, when they start you out, it's gonna look like this. You're not gonna have anything, just a box. And you're gonna have certain building components, and you've gotta build a vehicle that you could pilot to get to the objective. So, what was it? It was like, only use 1 box or something? Let's see if we can do this. Now it's downhill, and there's no engine on this, so let's see if we can do it with just 1 box. I don't know, what did it say, 3 wheels? 3 wheels. Let's throw the wheel up there, let's just see what happens. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Let's try 2, oh, but it's downhill, it might work. Let's try a motorcycle build. Oh yeah, oh, nope, that didn't work. All right, couple wheels on the sides. How we looking? Looking good? Can't steer, because they didn't give me any steering blocks. Oh, we got it, there you go. So what you gotta do is you have to touch it. Now, in the harder levels, I just got enough stars to unlock the balloons in the sandbox. But in the harder levels, you're gonna have to do a lot more than just, go down a hill. So let's go ahead, we'll back out of this and we'll go to a more difficult level, and I'll show you guys why I absolutely love this. So it starts off pretty simple, but then you're eventually gonna get to things like, yeah, we'll do this one. Things like this one, where they give you, I've got to get over this hill, and they give you a certain amount of parts, and they keep introducing new parts, and there's a ton of parts to this. All right, so here's the build that I use to make this, to make it through this challenge, which is pretty ridiculous. So these are all rocket engines. They're rocket thrusters, 80% power. These are fuel cells here, which you'll burn through really quickly, especially with a build like this where it's all thrusters. But what makes it even more complex is if you go up here and hit edit, they expect you to define what thruster, and it's kind of hard to see in the white background. There you go. You can see these are the keys that I've defined these thrusters to, which is pretty simple. You just click it and you click the button you want, and that'll be the control for that thruster. And then when you're done, you'll get something like this. I'm using my keyboard here and how I've designed the thrusters to work. So it's not just about engineering skill, it's also about pilot skill, which is pretty sweet. Now, it's a pretty easy match, but when I first did this, there was a star right here. So I had to grab that star and then get over to the circle, and it took me a couple of tries, but definitely a lot of fun. Let's see, give it another go. You can get a little crazy with it. Let's see if I can land on it. And so far I've seen helicopter parts, I've seen balloons, like hot air balloons, detachment parts. All right, let's go back to, oh, we gotta finish it at least. Let's burn over to it. I've seen all kinds of cool parts, solar panels, and a lot of parts in progress that the devs are actually going to add. Oop, there we go, got it. Nailed it. And I still haven't done all the challenges for this, so you can really challenge yourself even in the early missions. Let's go ahead and quit out of this, and I'll show you guys another challenge, and then we'll go into the free build mode, which I'm really impressed with. Let's go ahead, previous. This one was a trip. You know what, let's try one that I haven't finished yet. Let's do this one. Propeller jump. So this is introducing the propeller, I think, for the first time. Let's see, max 1 propeller, obtain star, 5 seconds. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the challenges on this. Normally I like to do it first and then just get through the mission and then try to figure out how to do the challenge itself. So we've got some propellers here. They automatically work with the W key. We've got 1 thruster and a lithium ion battery. All right, so let's build out our propeller driven Let's try to build a helicopter. Now the character that you have has to go inside one of the boxes, so let's go ahead. If I hold Alt and click, it'll actually delete some of this stuff quickly. There we go. Now we'll put a frame around the pilot and then give him a propeller. I see I've got 4 propellers, so they probably don't have that much thrust. So let's do something like this. Let's see what this does. I don't know how much thrust these actually have. Looks like all we've got to do is get over this, I think. So let's just see what happens. We've got some fuel. Wow, we've only got 1 thing of fuel. Let's balance it with that. See how quickly we go through that power. Hopefully it'll last longer than everything else. So here's W for going up. Oh, nice. Wow, that's got a lot of push, a lot of lift. Oh God. Oh, nose. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try another one. So that was a really piss poor job of designing a vehicle. We don't need that much lift, actually. How much lift is this? And you can keep testing them. That's not bad. Now I got something like a rocket, but that's not gonna give me any type of control. Oh, can I burn? Oh, didn't make it. That could have worked, but we need some control. So let's try something like that. And then let's define the controls of these 2 helicopter blades to D and A. Now I notice, if you look real closely, there's green lines leading between the power cells and the helicopter blade. So I assume you can actually define what they pull from. Oh, you totally can. There's the wiring for it. Oh, nice. So you can define what fuel you want to pull from, or what energy source you want to pull from. And you can get pretty crazy with it. All right, well, let's just give this a go and see what happens. So here's W to go up. Here's side strafing is what it's letting me do. Oh, no! Let me try that one more time and see how the controls are. So I've got W to go up, and I can go left and right, but when I hit the power, it looks like I need something to bring the nose down. Oh, shit! Okay, let's adjust this a little bit. I'm thinking we might be able to do it without a thruster altogether. So this gives you a side strafing, which is kind of cool. We're still gonna need equal amounts of lift. And that's strafe. We've got 1 thruster. What if we do it this way? Yeah, let's just redo this all together. And this is the best part about it. You're just gonna keep messing with stuff and figuring out how things work. And one of the best parts of this game that I've enjoyed so far is definitely the music. All right, will that get us off the ground? That will totally get us off the ground. Excellent. Side strafing. And forward. And that should keep us pretty level. Oops, I didn't redefine my controls. So on W, they're all gonna fire off, and that's not gonna do us any good. So let's switch you, spacebar for vertical. Let's switch you to W for going forward. Set you to D. Set you to A, and see what happens. All right, spacebar for vertical. And forward. Oh, it's pulling me, whoops. Right, I need to put that on the front. Try that. Ugh. Now, I don't have any reverse. Gotta nail it. There, we got it. But I didn't get the star. So if I want to unlock something in the creative build mode, I've got to get the star. So let's go ahead and pop on over to the creative build mode, and I'll show you probably one of the neat the coolest aspects to this. Because you're doing all these challenges, but what are you getting for it? Well, let's go ahead and quit out of here. Sandbox mode. So all those stars allow you to unlock new things that you can mess around with in this. But this isn't just, all right, mess around with all the stuff. You actually can unlock stuff. You'll see there's stars in this and all kinds of tracks and whatnot. Now, I don't know if you can get to the other planets. I really hope you can. I think that would be really, really cool. If I could, like, build a rocket and go over there. See, but I don't see any stars over there unless there's, like, a minimum render distance. So let's go ahead and start up. I already built a car in here, just kind of cruise around and check out the map. Let's give it a go. And I didn't actually grab the star back here, so let's grab the star. But there are tons of different vehicles. There's 1 out of 25. You see there's 2 more stars over there. Oh God. Let's go back to the crafting menu. And now that we know how the helicopter blades work, let's try this. Let's set you and you to control. Now let me go up. And then maybe I can like jump over things. But let's look at this, look at this. So here's tab. Tab is the menu for all the things that you can unlock. Boosters, let's see here. Helicopter blades, you can make straight up blades. There's rocket thrusters, different types of metal that you can use for your frame that have better tolerances and better impact tolerances. I just unlocked the balloon. Actually, the balloon's pretty cool. Let's drag that on there. Atomic warhead. All right, we're gonna try that. Just explosives. Large fins. Now, there are wings, but the wings are all in development. I don't think they actually work yet. Atomic warhead. Gonna have to make a rocket low. So let's throw a blade on here. Let's throw this here. Not a wheel. Now these just give you kind of a buoyancy, let you float. See what happens. Is that too much? Am I gonna float away? I'm gonna float away. What happens if I kick everything on? No! Control, that's what it was. It's just gonna make me go faster. So you just mess with the physics engine in this over and over. So that'll make me a little bit more buoyant, but shouldn't pick me up without using control. I'm front heavy because of the extra armor that I planted, which I thought would actually be balanced out by the energy cells. The bottom left-hand corner, you can see how much energy I've got. I don't have actually anything to control myself with, but now I can do jumps. So let's go find... My front end's a little too light. Oh, crap. And the controls are really sensitive when it comes to the vehicles. I actually think the wheels might be touching the frame. So let's cruise over here. Oh, shit. There we go. Not the best of designs. So let's get a little weight on the front end. Let's do this, and let's do this. This seems like a good idea. Oh, shit. Oh. Interesting. Let's try building a rocket. If we can build nukes, we might as well build a rocket. All right, I'm gonna be piloting this myself. Dr. Strangelove here, riding the nuke. Here's my nuclear warhead. Let's do some, we don't have any rocket engines on this. Hyperdrive tube, why not? Now, not all this stuff, I think a lot of this is just decorative because there's no description of what they do. Stairs? I don't know what you do with stairs either. I don't think you can get out of your vehicle. Let's do, not a balloon, we need a rocket engine. Here we go, rocket engine. Let's just go crazy with rocket engines. And you can check online, they don't have this with workshop support, but I'd be really surprised if the devs don't eventually add it. Because checking out other people's builds, I think are gonna be the biggest, the funnest part of this, really. Thrusters on all sides. We're gonna need a lot of fuel for this. So let's just start dumping fuel. And you can see it's lit up now, so I've got fuel for my rocket engines. Prepared for liftoff, but we don't have any control. So space for all the bottom ones. Let's do... Set you to W. No, I gotta set you to S. Let's set you to W. Let's set you to... Oh, crap. You can highlight more than one of these. You gotta be careful. Set you to S. Unhighlight. Highlight you. Set you to A. We're gonna ride the bomb. This looks legit. I wonder if we can hit that tower. Let's find out. All right. We're cleared for takeoff in 3, 2, 1. Engage rocket engine. Oh, good grief. Oh, shit. Oh, this is going to plan. I can hit that tower. I know I can. Let's just line it up properly. All right, play. All right, just be easy with it. Easy with it. Here we go. Fire the... Oh, wrong thruster. Wrong thruster. Almost got it. Oh, oh, damn it. Oh, not the best. Not the best. Better idea, actually. Let's take these all off. and try to make some type of bomber. So, there we go. Throw a couple of these on. There's actually a block that allows you, let's grab this. Oh, no, we gotta have rocket engines. Because they're rocket engines, that's why. Let's do, gonna have a power cell. There we go, jettison. Oops. So jettison, the nuke. And let's see. Oh, jeez. Poor design choices. Very poor design choices. So let's try putting a couple more bricks on the sides. Smooth you. Obviously that was a poor choice. Very poor choice. This would make an interesting PvP game. Give yourself like 60 seconds and then have to go after somebody. I don't know if they'll do it, but they totally should. Who can engineer and pilot the best on a time limit? So, this is ridiculous, by the way. Absolutely ridiculous. There we go. Just get off the ground. I'll show you guys how this works. Oh, shit. Craft. It should be... I guess it just doesn't like the idea of having the nukes too far down. Let's get rid of the nuke and let's bring it up. Attach the nuke to that. Get rid of this. Bring up the jettison. Ooh, that's not right. Okay. Oh, we don't have any power, so we need fuel. All right, we've got fuel. Fire the engines. Oh, I'm running out of fuel quick. And jettison the nuke. Oh, nope, that didn't care for that at all. I guess if the nukes get within range of something, they explode instantly. All right, guys, well, that is AutoCraft. It's a freaking cool game, and I highly recommend you guys check it out once it comes out. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. As always, thanks for watching. I'm gonna hit the ground eventually. Whoa. And I'll see you guys next time.